Hey everyone, and welcome to the Magically Dyed Yarns YouTube channel. My name is Sam, and I'm one of the dyers behind Magically Dyed Yarns. In today's video, I am going to be talking all about the Stephen West mystery knit along called Twist and Turns. So if you don't want any spoilers, I would suggest watching another one of our videos because this one is going to be all the spoilers. I'm going to show you completed clue number 1, and I will talk about the pattern and how I felt about the pattern knitting it, and kind of my thoughts about how this is going. All right, so I'm gonna hold up a finished clue number 1. So the pattern was released last Thursday, October 6th. Today is October 12th. And clue number 2 comes out tomorrow. So I'm super excited that I was able to finish this in time for clue number 2. It did take a lot of work, which I will explain why. So I started off and it was fun. It was interesting. I was a little confused because it had a ton of holes. Even when you knit this, these aren't together, they're in little ropes, and then you twist them together. It looks really cool. I really enjoy the braided look right here in between the chevron. But anyways, so as you're knitting it, I got to maybe about right here and I counted my stitches and my stitch count was off. I couldn't figure out where, couldn't figure out why. So I ripped it back to the cast on and I started again. It was going a lot better. And then I got to about here and my stitch count was off again. So I ripped back, I think 2 repeats, and I kept going. Started again, kept going. And last night when I was trying to finish this, I got to this last green stripe and my stitch count was off. No, I didn't, my stitch count wasn't off. I messed up one of the chevron peaks and I tried to fix it. I ended up making it 10 times worse. So I had to rip out, I think it was 3 rows because I was like, oh, it's fine, it'll be fine. And then I was going and it kept bothering me. So I had to rip it back out and I fixed it. It was fine. And I finished it finally. This is the piece. Now what we're gonna do with this piece, I have no idea. So clue number 2 is coming out tomorrow. I'm really excited to see where this is going. I have a very much love-hate relationship with this, even more so because as I was watching the video to learn how to tie these loops, he's like, oh, don't worry about your stitch count, it doesn't really matter. And I'm like, I ripped out so much of this to make the stitch count match up. And now you're telling me it doesn't matter? Like, it matters to me. So I'm really happy I have the correct stitch count. If you're the type of person that you're like, you know what, it looks great, it's a little bit off, but it looks fantastic. Like, I wish I could do it, but I'm the person where I'm like, I see one mistake, I need to rip it out. So hopefully I can work on that. But so far, I really did enjoy this. I did really enjoy knitting this and I love the way that it looks. So I'm excited for clue number 2 to come out to see where this is going and how this is going to turn into a shawl. If you are participating in the mystery knit along, let me know in the comments below. Let me hear some of your thoughts on how you think that this pattern is going, what you're excited for, what you're confused about, what you learned. And I will see you next week for clue number 2, which will hopefully, maybe, possibly be completed by then.